It's the ghost of Dingo's past. Here to remind you, you can catch this live every day on my Twitch. I hope you enjoy the video. Vintage is just like, did you open up Power 9? If yes, then you probably win the game. Esper Sentinel, Stoneforge. Post-combat Cigar Zade. Sure. They telegraphed I don't have a hammer so hard by just playing Cigar Zade post-combat. Imagine if they had the hammer and they just got me so good. I hope they have the hammer now. I have that skill in them. Why didn't they do that beforehand? If they had done that before the trigger went off, then I could have drawn a card, guaranteed. He didn't even use the sideboard guide, fair enough. Three mana grinding station. Go. You're Steel Paladin, but no hammer. The bird, huh? Maybe I can get somewhere with the bird. Gak's probably just better than Dredge, probably. Gak is very powerful. Oh, I didn't even start this fucking timer. I think I can reasonably just play Breach this turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Breach. I should have activated this in response. Got more information about what should do this turn. That would have been better, but I can go for the Breach anyways. In this other grinding station. I can just Unholy Heat like Pure Steel or something. They have Spell Pierce. Alright. What's up, Soda? More great things happen. The one time I played Vintage, I registered Delver, and I regretted registering Delver. Any ban predictions? Nothing. Ragavan, EI, Springleaf Drum, and bottom exile. Cast this Connivoy Ragavan. I hope they ban W6, but I'm not going to. They just reprinted W6. They're gonna ban basic lands. Basic plains, basic island, basic forest. Too powerful. Only 4 color and red and 6 now. I think they're dead. I feel like I've developed my mana enough. Marcus. Might float mana for his dingo, huh? You've only been playing this combo for like, a long ass time. Be nice if you do how it worked. Now this is the second league today. The first one went incredibly poorly because I was playing Arclight Phoenix. And registering the card Arclight Phoenix in Modern is like the worst decision of all time. The first league went incredibly poorly because I was playing, hey, you take that back 6. You take that back right now. No, I'm just kidding. You can flame me, I don't care. Wish Lantern would come back. I'd take it back. Take it all back. I mean, Lantern was awesome. Peak Lantern was awesome. You had to make so many decisions every game. And all of them mattered. That's why Lantern was awesome. It was not fun to play against. Not fun to play. But it was cool that every decision mattered. Went 4-2 out of 1K with Lantern Legacy. Yeah, because Lantern's completely unplayable now. Back in the day, it was my jam. Now, completely unplayable. They printed this cool card called Prismatic Ending and another cool card called Force of Vigor. Master, TG, and I are on the same wavelength. On my spot removal, I think I just got a Ledger Shredder. Force is my jam. You're the reason artifact decks can't prosper. Can't thrive and prosper. Thrive? Wow. I'm figuring out new ways to butcher words every day. I'll keep this. Artifacts have Shroud card like a Sterling Grove. Should I buy an Amulet or Shadow? I think Amulet's more powerful. Full disclosure. Amulet's kind of a fucked up deck. I didn't fetch for this pending. Kind of want to have access to red because I have a lot of powerful red cards in my deck. And I'm just going to cast Emery next turn anyways. Amulet's been around since Summer Bloom. It's been around since Hive Mind and Summer Bloom. The deck's only changed very minimally. I'm supposed to pending this? I think I'm supposed to pending this. Amulet just takes practice, you know? You gotta put that time in. You're not gonna become an Amulet master overnight. It'll probably take only like a couple days. The deck's not that complicated. It's some lines are difficult and optimizing every single play is difficult, but to get the general play pattern of the deck down, it's not that hard. Ooh, Piece of Breach. Yeah, it's just like this Breach deck. It's not that hard to get down once you get enough reps in. That many decks play Force of Vigor? A decent amount do. That's so tilting, actually. Alright. Rhinos plays it. Living End sometimes plays it. Depends on the build of Living End. Four color plays it. Most builds of four color play it. I could just Otawara this Cauldron. I just kill them. Question, can I kill them? Play Springleaf Drum, play Emery, get a refund, Underworld Breach. It's gonna cost me 1 for the Springleaf Drum, but I get a refund, so it's free. Then it's 1 for the Emery. Play land, Underworld Breach. If I hit Mox, then I'll be fine. If I don't hit Mox, then I'm not fine. I guess either way, I should play the Emery this turn. Because if I play Emery this turn... 2-1... I should be able to Otawara still. I did not hit a Mox, but I did hit... Alright, I'm just gonna Otawara this Cauldron. Force of Vigor is very good. Also, this game too. Axe for 1 billion. Suppose this could go poorly if they have blacksmith skill. And we'll be fine. Lavinia. That's so annoying. Can't even begin to describe how annoying that is. I think I still have that Aether Spellbomb in the deck though. I have Aether Spellbomb in my deck. Puts an equipment into play. Sure. I mean, I wasn't supposed to make a guy. Now this makes things awkward. This leaves me dead to a hammer. Whatever. I'll be dead to a hammer, I guess. I should not have made this token. Making this token was my demise. Yeah, we could have won if I didn't make the token. But they like left up mana, so I thought they had mana leak. That's why I made the token, but it turns out they just wanted to activate Stoneforge to put it in like reality chip. But yeah, I thought they had mana leak, which is why they shocked. Construct greater than winning. I thought they had mana leak because I made they violated the thingy after I made the thing. So, you know. I'm also, I guess, dead to Pure Steel Paladin. 1, 2, 2, 5, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna die to Pure Steel Paladin. They have one. Doesn't appear that they do. Now I should be able to win for sure. Grind away the Shadow Spear. Engineered explosives. If I draw a land, then it's really good. Always yes, always yield yes. Alright, so I make a blue, bounce Lavinia. I could have blacksmith skill. They have nothing. Kidoki. They have conceded. I think this hand's really bad. It's not the worst, I guess. I'll keep it. Stoneforge Mystic is bad because it limits our design space for equipment. Prince Cauldra. Alright, there you go. Ragavan, Goblin Guide, Burn. My hand is not good against Burn. Well, it's actually not bad against Burn. Actually not bad. The second heat was kind of good. GT's by far the best equipment. It's certainly up there. Suspends Rift Bolt. So I get to play Urza Saga, answer this with heat, and play Shadow Spear. I think I'm still doing that play. Play seems good. So I'm going to take 5. I'm going to go to 12. Curious if GT even gets play in Modern. Well, there's this really cool GT card, but it's on a 2-mana Planeswalker. It's called Red and 6. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I don't actually know if GT is too powerful. Probably. In terms of pinging things, though, Red and 6 is definitely up there on like the holy shit, why does this exist scale. I could block. I think I'm going to block. Red and 7 was just like, missed the boat by a mile. I don't want to get here. Yeah, let him hit me. Because doing this seems like really powerful to get it out of bolt range. So I have to spend 2 removal spells on this. I have like a Searing Blaze plus Lightning Bolt. They have to point both at this thing. Light up the stage, take 2. Seal of Fire plus land. I don't know why they played their land drop first, but alright. I have Lightning Bolt. I gotta point at it. Skewer. Alright, go ahead. Maybe I was supposed to equip the bird with Shadow Spear and tap it. Kind of wanted to block though. 3 mana, light up the stage. Old Skullcrack. I hope they bolt Ledger Shredder. Oh my god, please bolt Ledger Shredder. It'd be so funny. It's so funny. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. Yeah, I'll take 2. Conceded from the game, alright. Fair enough.
You triggered my trap card!
You don't love to see MTGO lagging though. That's what you don't love to see. Spell Piercing, pending in I already have the best card in the matchup in the form of Shadow Spear. Guess Aether Gust isn't bad. I'll hit him with the UI concession in just a sec. I cut 2 expressive iterations when we get back in game. Hit him with the UI concession. I want to cut the Aether Spellbomb. Well, Aether Spellbomb can be clutch, so maybe I don't. Never cut Spellbomb. Now you're speaking my language, Janine. You're right. I should never cut Spellbomb. Just gonna trim on the combo. Yeah, I don't know. I could keep this and like never draw a red land and lose. I'm not on the 62 card special. I cut 2. Alright, I'll try it. Don't think this hand's very good. Okay, maybe this hand is fine. That just made it way better. If I play Eidolon here, I got the answer. Just gonna get a tap though, I think. Maybe bring in a couple of white spells. So I could get Sacred Foundry. Get Sacred Foundry tapped. I have to heat that thing. Let's hold up Spell Pierce. Maybe I wanted to heat it on my turn to shut off Light Up the Stage. Yeah, I probably wanted to heat this thing on my turn. Traditional Burn doesn't play Light Up the Stage, so I wasn't thinking about it. But they definitely do, so I should have heated it on my turn. Ouch. Ouch. Holy fuck. Alright. Apparently this was a mistake. Mistakes have been made. It appears the spike. Now we didn't win a game, Torborg. That deck was terrible. Deck was terrible. I want to have Spell Pierce up. That's why I didn't play basic. Nobody expects the 1 mana 6/6. Faithless Looting? Yeah. Faithless Looting would have been fantastic. Instead, we get Faithful Mending. Hi, Ledger Shredder. Ooh, Shadow Spear. Piece of Shadow Spear candy, huh? Alright. Get a lot of mileage out of the emote. Whose emote is this? Ah, Strider. Makes sense. Strider has some good YouTube videos. Subbed him just for that emote. While I troll him until his chat gives me a sub. That's exactly what happens in like 90% of the chats you're in, Janini. Smash to smithereens. That's rude as fuck. Alright. So rude. Skullcrack? Aha. I waited for this moment all my life. Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce. Risk Factor? Holy shit. Oh my god. Risk Factor? I guess I'm eating 4, huh? They took the red pill. I guess I'm taking 4 damage. Unless they want to Rift Bolt. True fucking 4D red player. Oh my god, am I taking 4? Thing has Jumpstart? Stop smashing the fucking Shadow Spear, dude. Are they gonna kill Embry? They didn't even cast it. They didn't cast either the Rift Bolt or the Risk Factor. 2 cards that would have been significantly better than smashing a Shadow Spear there. They had the chance to travel through space and time, and instead they conceded. Keep this hand. So stupid. I love it. When you win that thing against Post Malone, you want to chill in Cali? Yeah, come down. Come down. We can chill. Just gotta win the what? $100,000 from Post Malone. Big Posty. Future. They saw one shadow spear and they're like, future. Perfect. Oh, it's in Cali? I didn't even know that. I don't want to unholy heat my own ledger shredder. This looks stupid, but I want to connive. I want to connive this Thassa's Oracle out of my hand. I'm also stuck on 2, which sucks. Saying would have been fine against non-Tron. Need the postman to cometh. What the fuck? Alright. I guess Ugin the Ineffable. Popping my ledger shredder. Playing a Mind Stone. Playing a Matter Reshaper. What is this, Colorless Storm? What the fuck? I guess my opponent's playing like Colorless Storm over there. Ugin the Unfuckwithable is about to fuck with me pretty hard. 2 Matter Reshapers against 2 Ragavans. You hate to see it. Guess I'm getting a Springleaf Drum. Ask this Ragavan. Certified Unfuckwithable. Fucked with me so hard. Alright. Go ahead. I need a grinding station. It's like the only way I win this game. You're rebuying a modern collection? Oof. Ooh, another one. Don't show me another one. In the words of Kid Cudi. I think that's what he said. Please don't TKS me again. Alright. I guess we're gonna get ruled by Tron. Alright, concede time. We have the tools to beat Tron. Apparently not today. None of our decks have had the tools to beat Tron. Pithy Needle, Wear Tear, Spell Pierce. Don't want Urza. I don't think I want Urza. Urza seems weak. Lightning Bolt seems okay. Could probably trim. I think Lightning Bolt actually sucks because they're playing Thought Knots here. Trim like 3 Ragavan, 2 Ragavan. Actually, on the play, I should keep all the Ragavan. On the draw, I'm going to trim on Ragavan. They're going to have hella relics, so I'm just going to trim on the combo. I don't know if I can beat their fair game plan, though. You had foil Boomer Jund with foil Innistrad Lilies that I got signed by Argyle. You had a sick foil blue-white mana base at the time also. I don't really have any, like, super sick. I guess my Flooded Strands are kind of cool because they're signed. Signed by the one and only Alexander. That's not going to focus also, but yeah. You have the national promo Flooded Strands. Remember Flooded Strand? The whole, like, conspiracy behind Matthew Folks stealing a Flooded Strand from GP. And he, like, got banned for it. I don't know if I want to keep this hand. Hand's weird. I'm going to ship it. This hand's much better. Is that greedy? Probably. Whatever. It wasn't like stealing. The judge gave him a Flooded Strand, and then they asked him, they're like, did you get a Flooded Strand? And he was like, nah. And they got a second one, I guess, or something like that. Can't beat the Ragavan. Alright. That's a lot of lands. I can relate not. The Flooded Strand was like, what, $50 at the time, I think? So a judge walked up to him and was like, "Do you want another $50?" And he was like, "Yes, please. I would love another $50." And that's basically all that happened. Callus on 0. Well, hate that. Hate that a lot. Alright. He got banned from GPs for like a year after that, I think. Or was it more than a year? No, he did not get to keep both. Don't believe he got to keep both. His chalice is ruining my day. Chalice check him. He kept the one that he stole. Reasonable. Damn. They hit me with the chalice check. Not bad. I guess they like figured it out when... Fuck, I hate Matter Reshaper. Matter Reshaper always finds another Matter Reshaper. It's the golden rule of life. This thing secretly has, like, Regenerate 3. Apparently they figured it out when they gave him the second one. Some judge was like, wait, I already gave him one. They're like, wait a minute, we're one short. Or something like that. The golden rule of life is he who has the gold makes the rules. Now that's Kaiba. You're thinking about Kaiba, Janini. And the saying is actually, screw the rules, I have money. We're playing Magic, Janini. Ah. Damn you, Thassa's Oracle.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
I'm gonna flashback this bauble. And then be like, I guess I'm just casting this Oracle. Connive. Should have done this pre-combat. I don't even want this. I'm binning it. I should have done this pre-combat to get an extra point of damage. Heat. Well, they can pop the relic, so the heat's not great. I guess I'll take Expressive Iteration. Seems like the best thing I can do. Please don't cast all his dust. I said please. I'm really on point with the chalice triggers. Yeah. I don't think I can ever win this game in a million years. I'm just gonna scoop. Could have smashed the chalice and then just die to their onboard creatures. That matchup seems really tough just because apparently they went at an RCQ. They showed up with Burn and they played against Tron in the top 8. And they had a Goblin Guide or something. And the opponent had a Worm Coil engine. They attacked with Goblin Guide into the Worm Coil. The opponent said block. And then they went Deflecting Palm your Worm Coil. And the Tron opponent was like, that's not how that works. And then they called a judge over. And the judge was like, yeah, I agree with the Burn player's interpretation of Deflecting Palm. Therefore, the Worm Coil should deal damage to you. And then it was like a whole thing. And then that ended up being the ruling that you could Deflecting Palm a creature that blocked. The quote-unquote judge agreed with them because there was no actual judge in the equation. Perfect. Random6 is gonna murder me. It was the TO. Oh, sorry. It was the TO that made the decision, not a judge. The TO was like, yeah, that's how Deflecting Palm works. And then the Tron player was like, all right, well then if you're going to rule like that, I'm just going to concede and leave. And then the Burn player scooped his cards up because he thought that the Tron player was conceding. And then the Tron player was like, oh, the Tron player left their cards there. And then a bunch of people were like, no, that's not how Deflecting Palm works, I guess. So they like went to revert the ruling. And then the Burn player was like, no, my Tron opponent already scooped. So that was that. And then the Burn player went on to win the RCQ. Yeah, he did lose his sponsor contract. That's so crazy to me. Tournament organizer. Basically the person at the shop that was holding the tournament, or tournament official, tournament organizer. I've heard abbreviations for both. Bismari command. Yeah, that's one of the worst rulings of all time. Like, you could have just Googled that. Deflecting palm versus blocked creature, and it would have come up, like, immediately, I'm sure. Beseiju, fantastic. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on mana, like, a decent amount now. Tio thought Wormcoil was attacking. How do you explain that board state so poorly where there's an untapped Wormcoil engine blocking, and you think it's attacking? Yeah, it wasn't tapped, like what? I don't know, it's kind of crazy to me. I already played my land for the turn. I would have had a field day with that guy, right? I don't know, I would have been like up and I would have been so furious. Please don't creativity me. I have a future. I have a life to live, opponent. To be fair, the number of times I've seen players furious over a correct ruling is way higher. And that's exactly why people get away with like angle shooting. Alright, I'm dead. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Am I dead? Opium? Maybe you can still win. If I can hit, I think I can still win. Like this turn. If I can hit another Mox, then I can win. If I can't hit another Mox, then it's over. Another Emery. That lets me dig for a little bit. You can leave the grinding station in there. Whiffed on Moxes. So much pain. I Nikachu. Go to 352. Alright. Figure out how I want to sideboard first. I think Teferi out, Spell Pierce in. EE in. I think the bolt can be cut and I'll just trim on the combo. Oops. Nice. I understand it better than you do. It's something I've seen way too many times. I don't know if this hand's good or not. At least this hand doesn't lose to Ren and 6 because we're on the play now. Got on the rise level 2 judge. Kind of crazy. Specifically at your request, Zeriok, I replaced 1 hour of IAL with 1 hour of Mufasa because you were like, dingo, dingo, dingo. I want 1 hour of Mufasa instead. And I was like, alright. Yeah, I know it's staged. Just don't have a removal spell. Yay. I'm just playing this on 0 and then jamming Emery. Could EI this turn. That one wasn't staged, the one before it was. Amazing. Please don't Ren me. Blue green explore. Alright. It's not a Ren. Untap EI. EI is not bad here. I think first things first, I attack with Ragavan. It's Tuesday then. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fuck. I know they have a spell pierce, right? I'm supposed to walk into the spell pierce? I think I need to get out of their hand. Spell pierce me. Get it over with. Maybe this was bad because they can creativity me now. Yeah, maybe I wasn't supposed to do this. Can just snap off creativity. Don't really have an answer to it. Well, I do. I have Underworld Breach. Unholy Heat. It's not an answer I like though. Oh, no creativity. Hidetsugu. Whoa. Holy shit, what? Torborg. Torborg, the new tech just dropped. It's Hidetsugu in your all zero drop deck. I can just get back to the grinding station.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You have another spell pierce.
Got him! Got him!
Absolutely ruined. You know, when I make a bunch of tokens that I'm going to creativity into, the first thing I think is, why am I not playing Hidetsugu? How is this in any way, shape, or form better than Fable? Other than absolutely dumpstering me right now? Ismari command. As it dumpsters me? You're right. You're right, Janini. The plan all along was just to dumpster me? Oh, there's the Fable. They had both. Guess I'm just going on this construct game plan because I got nothing better. I could Aether Spellbomb back the Hidetsugu. That seems great. That's something I should do. It's man queued into you specifically. Like, where's Dingo? I need to dumpster him. I'm gonna pop the Spellbomb on this. Yes. Trade this for this. Seems fine. Bins and Archon. They have Persist. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's true creativity. It's true creativity. Uncastable Teferi. So I could breach Emery. Don't think there's anything I can hit from there. Or EI. Oh, this is good. Good concede. Alright. I've been running significantly less hot than last night. Dumpstered by E-Tron, dumpstered by Hidetsugu. Unkeepable. Alright, second thing in the morning just for you, Power Conduit. I have like most of the combo in my hand. I think I just spin this EI. I hope it's living end. Ooh, Yawgmoth, boo. I just binned you, EI. Why you back? Why you back, homie? I've also just not been splitting. Search and create a token every turn. It is pretty sweet. I just didn't think that the Karns were very good in the deck. Which we can just go back to the Karnless build. Back to Flame of Keld. Oh, we're running on that Moto Lassus today. The thick, sweet Moto syrup. Delicious. That deck definitely loses the Blood Moon. Should I play Ledger Shredder? Or should I play Emery? I think I should play Emery. Although, if I had to choose something to get gristed, I'm gonna go Shredder. Because they could just play Grist next turn. If they're gonna play Grist, I probably just want to run out the least impactful threat, which is Shredder. Plus, it also like digs me for third land. Yeah, just play Shredder. I could probably bin. Grinding Station? No, I'm gonna bin EI. I'm gonna leave this on the table for now. Till they fetch. Well, I figured they had that. Wristed indeed. What's up, Van? Alright, we can go Grinding Station, Amber, Emery for 1. Go from there. Probably should have fetched first, because I could have fetched like a mountain. Now I got a shock. Should have fetched first. Well, I lost a Murktide. May I interest you in Power Conduit deck? Oops. Forgot to play the Amber. Amber. Power Conduit is very, very similar to Obosh Red, but also has like a combo finish to it. Kind of dig that deck. Is Emery fine? Emery's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, the build I would recommend for Power Conduit Red right now is this. I think Demonic Tutor said he was going to play it today. I need to restart Moto also, but this is the build of Power Conduit Red I'd recommend. I said, Been enjoying the Kiki Saga decks? Yeah. Fable the Mirror Breaker is a hell of a card. My opponent's suspicious? Are they gonna me and then think immediately after? Well, that's not good for me. That is the implication of I'm gonna murder my Emery. Bye, Emery. Oh, if they don't have another endurance, then they're still dead. What's up, Smooch? Show me endurance. Guess I should leave the Ragavan in there. It's early with you, the Doom OST? No. Doom OST? It goes way too hard. Absolutely not. Bright and early, time to choose violence. A high rail card. Own it, please. If you're gonna like not F6, can you at least auto yield? Jet Set Radio OST, you're a genius. I haven't actually listened to that OST yet. Jet Set Radio. Now we're getting funky with it. I need to turn this up. Too much. Song is too funky for Dingo. It really is. Yeah, to show off. Want to try Archon Reanimator after? No. I think Archon Reanimator is like not a very good deck. In my 2 cents. crank it up a bit. Rats Reanimator's good deck. Tony, you've been talking that I play bad decks too much. The collaboration there is too powerful. What should you play at the TCQ on Sunday? Are you trying to win? That's my question for you, John. Are you trying to win? I don't think that deck's very good, Driven. I've never been a fan of it because it loses to all the same things that Living End loses to, and Living End's just so much faster and more effective. Let's still Spike that. He probably knows that. I mean, Spike's like not stupid, right? Spike knows that like Living End is a superior graveyard deck, but he's just like trying to innovate and play something off meta. Spike's not bad at the game either. Spike is a very, very good wizard. It's better than the creativity decks? No. Big disagree with you on that one. Because the creativity decks actually have a plan B of just play like a bunch of solid planeswalkers and then kill you that way. They play Ren and 6, they play Teferi, they play Jace. They can just kill you with those planeswalkers alone. They don't need to worry about like, oh, creativity's like the only way I can win the game right now. They don't care. I think creativity is quite powerful. What should I have been here? This is interesting. Yeah, creativity can also just hard cast Archon, which they do a decent amount of the time. Heat, maybe? I kind of want to keep the heat in case they Yogg me. I think I'm going to get rid of the pending. I think Ephemerate Reanimator is even more powerful since it has a lot of decent creatures with good ETBs. But like Grief Ephemerate's not going to win you the game. Actually, I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe I want the Shadow Spear and the ending. I think I take the Shadow Spear and the ending. I'm gonna ending their mana since they're stuck on mana. Like Solitude's really great, sure, but like I don't know, Aether Mage's Touch is so expensive, and the fact that you need Witch's Cottage to utilize Aether Mage's Touch means that you have to run nothing but swamps. And if you're running nothing but swamps, you're super vulnerable to Blood Moon inherently. Then you're like losing to Blood Moon, which is something that you can't really help, you know, and a lot of meta decks run Blood Moon, hence Murktide, Rhinos, etc. There's a lot of downsides to playing like that build of the deck, even though you get Aether Mage's Touch to be more resilient to Graveyard Hate. A top, no, it's not even a top deck Blood Moon. You have to fetch nothing but swamps, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of that deck. I've been this. Miss Delirium. Go ahead. Birds of Paradise. Sure. I do think that like Spike's Bant deck is more powerful. If you did want to play Spike deck, I think the Bant Soul Herder deck is much more powerful. Stream until 9 p.m. Alright, cord for 3. Cord for 1. Weird. Alright, they're dead. I forgot how hard this OST goes. Alright, we're gonna go through this whole process again. Looks like we're gonna get a 3-2 here. Unless the last card specifically Endurance plus green card. Which I just top deck the Gust for. Or just put the Gust in the graveyard for. So we will leave the Gust in the graveyard. What's up, Seawoj? Hello? Alright, they conceded. Moto's gonna crash at any second. So 3-2 with Breach. I think that this build is still very good. We lost to Chalice out of E-Tron, which is like kind of inevitable. Chalice dunks on us a little bit, and then we lost to Creativity. And Creativity had like double Spell Pierce and some really good interaction for us as well. I think this build's really good still. I don't think I'd change like much of anything.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.